Yo, gain check, boys. How are we looking today? Chest is bulging. Triceps are out as always. Not bad, not bad. We're getting there, lads. We're getting there. Now, I hope by now, especially if you are a regular watcher of my videos, I hope by now you have curated yourself a routine in life, okay? And this routine is organized around a set goal that you are trying to achieve. So for me, for example, my set goal is obviously YouTube. That's what I'm trying to achieve. And obviously just health, things like that, you know, my body and stuff, and looking after myself. So my routine is created in a way where it's organized and it's acclimatized to just funnel me towards that goal. So basically what your routine must consist of is tasks, essential tasks that you must do pretty much every single day. I'm going to talk about whether or not you should do them every day in a second. It's kind of the point of the video. So it's created of, a series of tasks that are formulated to get you towards your goal. If you do these tasks every single day for a long enough period of time, you will inevitably reach your goal. So if I do all of my tasks that I set for myself as part of my routine every single day for enough time, inevitably I will reach my goal. It's literally impossible to fail as long as I do the tasks that I know I need to do, my essential tasks, in order to get myself to my goal. So I'll quickly just go over my routine. You can take some inspiration from this. You can also learn a bit more about me. Then I'll talk to you about the main topic of the video, which I want you to learn from. So there's my story, value, and then little bits and bonuses at the end, right? So first of all, my routine consists of, I wake up in the morning, I read straight away. As soon as I wake up, the first thing I do, obviously I go for a piss and stuff, but I'll read a book or I'll take in some sort of knowledge the first thing that I do before I wake up, or as I wake up. Because what this does is your subconscious mind is open to knowledge when you first wake up and just before you go to sleep. When you're in that kind of half asleep, half awake stage, your subconscious mind is the most susceptible to taking in information. So I'll read a book, it'll go into my subconscious mind much easier, and I'll just do that for about maybe a chapter. I'll just read a quick chapter of a book, get some knowledge in there. Obviously non-fiction stuff. I read, like, mental health books and loads of different stuff, but just non-fiction kind of self-help books, I guess, if you will. Then I will do a meditation session. So I'll do 10 minutes of meditation, 5 minutes of just grounding myself, staying present in the moment, controlling my thoughts, and 5 minutes of sexual transmutation, which again, if you want to learn how to do that, I'll teach you in the coaching down below in the description. Then I'll do a bit of visualization. So I'll visualize the goals, the lifestyle that I want, the man that I want to be, just the life that I want. I'll visualize daily goals, lifetime goals, goals that I'm going to achieve in 10 years. I'll just visualize everything, my life as I want it to be. This gets me into just a positive mindset for the day. It gets me focused. It gets me feeling positive emotions, because again, your body can't tell the difference between imagination and reality. So if you're sitting there visualizing the life that you want, you're imagining the life that you want, naturally you'll feel as if you are living it. Your body will respond physically to that, and it will just give you a bit of inspiration, a bit of motivation to just crack on and do the things you know you need to do. After I've done my visualizations, I will then get up out of bed. I'll do some stretches. I water my plants and stuff, just little miscellaneous, is that the word, miscellaneous? You know what I'm trying to say. Little bonus tasks. So I water my plants, do some stretches. And then I will gratitude journal. Again, just keeps my mind positive. It's all about mental health, the first thing in the morning, my routine. Little bonus kind of structure. I've made a video on this before, but I set my routine into subsections. So I've got mental health, physical health, business, social, and what I like to call earnings, which is basically like if I have a chocolate bar, I've got to earn the chocolate bar with 60 push-ups. So the 60 push-ups kind of goes into the earnings category. I've got to do them in order to eat the chocolate bar. That's a side tangent, but they're my kind of 5 little subsections that I split my routine into to make sure I'm getting all of my tasks done. I can just say to myself, mental health, and I'll just do a little checklist. Have I done all my mental health tasks today? Yep, done them, cool. Physical health, have I done my physical health task list? Yep, cool. So it's kind of just, it keeps my mind organized. It's not like, oh, I've got all this to do and I've got this to do. It's not getting messy and disorganized in my brain. I can just break it down into subsections, right? Mental health, focus on all the mental health things, meditation, visualization, gratitude. Then cool, once you've done them, you can tick off mental health for the day. Go on to the next subsection, which is physical health. I can do my push-ups, go for a run, go to the gym, etc. So after I've done my gratitude journaling, my mental health is now completed. I've done all my mental health tasks for the day. I guess kind of sitting in nature and getting some sunlight and socially connecting kind of goes into mental health as well, but I don't really consider that as part of the subsection. So once I've done my gratitude journaling, I'm now in a positive mindset. My mind is kicked into gear, ready for the day. I'll then do some push-ups. I'll do around 60 push-ups just to get my blood pumping, get my body kind of warmed up and, ready to move for the day. Once I've done my push-ups, we'll obviously wash my face, kind of little stuff like that, sort myself out, hydrate myself, just down a bottle of water, and then I'll say hello to the family, go outside, get some daylight or sunlight if it's a beautiful day like this. First thing in the morning on my skin and in my eyes, this basically just kicks my body clock into gear. My body then realizes, this is kind of bro science, but my body realizes, okay, it's daylight, it's time to wake up, it gives me energy, kind of increased testosterone, things like that. And it basically just lets my body know that it's daytime, it's time to be awake and alert, and it's time to focus. So that just increases energy levels. So I do recommend you guys get outside as soon as you can, preferably first thing in the morning. Just get some sunlight or daylight exposed onto your skin and in your eyes. Obviously don't stare straight at the sun, but just get, like now for example, right, that sun is shining into my eye. I'm not staring at it, but it's going into my eye. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'll do that, and as I'm outside, this is my work right now, this is my shift, I guess you'd call it. I record 4 videos every single day. If I consider it a work day, I'll record 4 videos minimum, outside in the beautiful sun. It's kind of chilly today, but the sun's shining, so the top's got to be off, mate. You know, it's just a no-brainer. There are no clouds in the sky, but it's windy and it's kind of cold. It's weird, but yeah, I'll record the videos. That's my business tasks done for the day, my work tasks. Recorded the videos. Maybe do a little live stream with you boys or something like that. After the live stream, I've been outside, I'll come back, I've now earned my breakfast. This is another thing, I have to earn my food. I don't just eat it because I feel like it. I set myself some targets, some goals. In this case, it's recording videos. Once I've done them, and only once I've done them, can I reward myself with some food and I can eat. For many of reasons, obviously, first thing in the morning, you don't want to just consume fucking food. You don't need breakfast, it's a complete myth. It's something that you should be doing constantly. And also, when you're a bit hungry, you're just motivated, especially if you set yourself a goal and you say to yourself, I'm only allowed to eat once this goal has been completed. You're going to get the job done. You can't procrastinate. It's literally impossible. Procrastination just goes, because you need to eat to survive. You need to eat to satisfy that urge of hunger. So therefore, you got to get the shit done, right? After I've done my tasks, I'll come back, eat some food, cold shower, then to the gym, and then for the rest of the evening, I can kind of just do what I want. It's a bit spontaneous then. So that is my routine, I guess, brushed over, kind of summarized in the quickest way possible. There are some little other things I can kind of go into, but they're kind of irrelevant for the video. So with this routine in place, and you probably have your routine that is unique to you, that is created for your goals and your missions. With this in place, I do not say to myself, I have to do this every single day, and if I don't do it, I'm a complete failure. Obviously, I'm very, very strict on myself, and I'm very, very disciplined. Pretty much every single day, I will do this routine to the T, absolutely to the T. I don't really miss anything out, unless I have consciously said to myself, today is a day off. And I'm gonna go into this in a minute. My day off doesn't mean I don't go to the gym. It doesn't mean that I don't do anything, that I'm just a lazy cunt and sitting in bed all day. That's not what my day off is. I'll explain that in a second. However, I believe the main principle should be your routine should be adaptable. So for example, some days I might wake up a little bit later, today being one of them. You know, when I don't have anything to actually wake up for, because, you know, time doesn't exist for me anymore. Time is literally just, it doesn't exist. I can wake up at whatever time I want, I can go to bed at whatever time I want and still do everything that I need to do perfectly fine. Like time doesn't exist. So with that being said in my brain, because obviously I don't work a job now, I'm doing YouTube and I'm doing coaching, that's kind of my income. It gives me this freedom to just do my work anywhere. As you can clearly see, this is my shift. I'm standing in the woods in nature. It's my perfect life, and I've literally created it for myself. If that doesn't inspire you, I don't know what will. I've done this in a year, by the way. So with that being said, I kind of have this mindset of like, well, I don't really have anything to get up for. Like subconsciously in my brain, like, yeah, I don't really have to get up. I could just get sleep. Sleep is work as well, right? Sleep is considered work. You know, you have to rest and recover. So I kind of have these excuses in my brain. It's the one thing that I'm struggling with right now is waking up early. At the time recording this video, it's April the 4th. It's probably going to drop in like May or something. Hopefully by the time this video drops, I've got my routine sorted and I'm waking up early again. In fact, I will, mark my fucking words. But it's something right now that I set myself a target of like waking up early and then I just don't. So obviously that's a weakness I'm trying to work on. But my point being is, if for whatever reason you don't stick to your routine or something happens, you know, life gets in the way sometimes. Maybe you're going to go and see some family today and it wasn't planned. It was kind of spontaneous. Yeah, let's go and see the family, grandma or whatever. Cool. But it means I'm going to have to miss out some of my mental health routine, some of my business routine. I'm going to have to kind of, you know, move it around, be a bit flexible today. So that happens to me sometimes. I might wake up a little bit late, and because I woke up late, I don't really have time to do the tasks that I was supposed to be doing. Maybe my mum would be like, you know, do you want to come and see the family today? Let's go out and have a little family day out. Yeah, cool, okay. Because, you know, why not? It's nice to spend time with the family. But it means that I'll have to sacrifice some of my tasks in order to spend time with the family. Now Tristan Tate says this perfectly, right? And he says it in terms of women, which is, you know, a side tangent to the video, but it can apply to any situation. You should be able to work 24 hours a day, but also 0 hours a day. That should be your life. Now, what he means by this, and my interpretation of this, is you should be able to be busy whenever you decide to be busy. So that's why I say time isn't real, because at any point, whether it's 4 in the morning, or whether it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I can have work that I can complete and get done, right? So 24 hours in a day, I can do work and be busy and make money. But also, if I wanted to, I could take the entire day off. 0 hours of work if I truly wanted to, because I've earned that freedom. Your routine should consist of the same thing. You should be adaptable. You should be able to move things around. For example, this weekend just gone. I'm recording this video on Tuesday. Sunday night and Monday, the entire of Monday, I said to myself, I'm going to have that night and that day completely off. I can do whatever I want. And the reason for that is because I was spending time with a girl. I went over to see her on Sunday night, and we spent Monday together as well. It was a beautiful day like this. We got some food, went wherever we want. Again, time doesn't exist. We had a nice lie-in together. We enjoyed each other's company. And it was kind of like an off day for me. I'm never really like that. I'm very on it, very disciplined, you know, work, busy. So that is a pleasurable kind of vice for me, to just take a day off and enjoy doing whatever I want to do, whatever I feel like doing for a day. And I do that. My mindset around this is not just, oh, I feel like taking a day off, so I'm going to do it. The mindset is, I've earned it. So the previous week before that Sunday night, I was absolutely on it. Every single day, recording like 8 videos a day. So I doubled my workload. I was just on it. Community posts, YouTube shorts, you know, gym, fucking 3-hour gym session, just fully focused, locked in the zone. No wasting time, no taking shit. I was just on it, right? And I said to myself, right, if you do that and you hit a target of this many videos in 1 week, then you can reward yourself by taking the day off on the Monday next week, right? So I did exactly that. And then I took the day off. And it's that same thing. It's like, if I wanted to, I could work the whole day non-stop and make loads of money. But also, if I wanted to, I could take the entire day off and not work at all, 0 hours, right? You have to have that flexibility, not only routine, but in your life in general. So for example, a girl wants to see me. I'll say to myself, okay, you know what? I'll tell her, I'll see you at the end of the week. I've got some work to do this week. In my brain, I'm just saying, yeah, I've got to earn it, because otherwise it's kind of just, I didn't really do anything to earn it, right? So I'm going to earn it. That way, when the Sunday night comes, I know that I can completely just chill out, relax. There's no worries in my mind. Oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. I've earned it. I can now just enjoy the feminine energy that I'm around, the beautiful woman, her presence, etc., and just enjoy, you know, the day that we have. So we got some food, went on a little, we have these bikes in my city, in Manchester. You can just tap your phone on the bike and it unlocks them. And these bikes are just scattered around Manchester, all around the city. So it's quite nice and handy. You can just whop the bike up, scan the thing, and you can just ride anywhere with it. It's like a zone you can ride in. So it's quite handy. And we found these bikes just dumped in the park. We just picked them up and was like, okay, let's go for a bike ride. Anywhere, let's just ride and see where we end up. That level of freedom, that level of adaptability in my routine allows me to not only have the perfect balance between discipline, but also just enjoying life. Because your whole goal, I'm assuming, is freedom. The whole reason you have this routine so structured and so disciplined, so military-like myself, every single day, is because you want to earn freedom. But then what's the point in having that freedom if you don't enjoy it? That's why I feel like you have to have the perfect balance and be adaptable. If for whatever reason your mum comes in and says, you know what, we're having a family day today, we're having a family barbecue, the sun's out, cool. It means that you're gonna have to sacrifice some of your routine. You've got to be adaptable like that. And the way that I do it is I say to myself, okay, if I have a day off my routine, and a day off doesn't mean that I slack and do nothing. A day off just simply means I'm not on my routine for today. Maybe I'm missing meditation. Maybe I'm missing recording some videos today. Maybe I don't get to go to the gym, right? I'll still work out every day regardless. I'll just do push-ups or some shit. But you get my point, right? You have to miss some sort of your routine to do something else. You're kind of sacrificing one for the other. Now, in your brain, just tell yourself, okay, I'm adaptable. My routine can be adaptable. It doesn't mean I have to stick to it every single day, because otherwise, what's the point? If you're constantly in that work mode every day, then you never get to enjoy the freedom that you've actually worked for. So make your routine adaptable and just say to yourself, right, today's a day off. It's Monday. Today's a day off. I'm spending the entire day with this girl. You know, we're going to have a nice day. No worries in the world. We're going to go here. We're going to go there. We're going to get some food. We're going to go to the cinema. We're going to go and chill in the sun. Whatever. I'm missing out on meditation today. But because we are disciplined and structured individuals, it doesn't mean that we just allow that and that's okay. Like, yeah, you have to be adaptable today. Cool, you can accept that this is a day off, but it doesn't mean that you just do that whenever you feel like it. You have to make up for that. You have to earn that day off. You don't just take one because you feel like it, right? So not only did I earn the day off before I had it, or the weekend off, if you could say, before I had it, okay? So I earned it. The weekend came. I took a complete night off on Sunday and a complete day off on Monday. I spent the entire day with this girl, just having some fun, enjoying each other's company, no worries in the world. Took us for some food, went here, went there. We were just doing whatever we wanted to do, doing whatever we felt like. You know what, I feel like going here, let's fucking go here. And she loves that. Women love that as well. That's why Tristan Tate mentioned it. Women love that flexibility for them to be like, can we spend the day together? And because you are a man that has that freedom, that adaptability in his routine, you can be like, yeah, sure, you know what, it's a beautiful day, let's not waste it, let's go and spend the day together. When you take these days off like that, or when you have this break in your routine where you have to make your routine a bit adaptable, whether you're seeing your family for the day, whether you want to spend some time with your friends and it means you're gonna have to sacrifice going to the gym, that's okay, because you've got to enjoy life as well. What's the point in working all this time if you never enjoy life? So enjoy the social connection, enjoy the spontaneity, enjoy the random days out with that girl that you were talking to. You didn't plan it, you didn't expect it, but just enjoy it. Spontaneity is a beautiful thing if you can fucking enjoy it. If the whole time you're with a girl and you're like, oh, but I've got to record videos, or I'm breaking my routine, or I'm missing meditation, you're just not going to enjoy life ever. So be present, enjoy it. If you know that, okay, I want to spend some time with this girl, earn it beforehand. If it just hits you out of nowhere and you've got to adapt, and like today, for example, a girl messages me and it's a beautiful day like today, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, okay, you know what? Let me sacrifice recording videos and go and spend time with this girl. If it's just like that out of nowhere and it's spontaneous, that's fine too. Do it, go and enjoy it. But then to rationalize it, to make sure you can actually enjoy the situation with presence and you're not in your brain thinking, I've got to go to the gym today, to rationalize it in your mind, I like to say to myself, right, today's a day off, but because it's a day off today, it means tomorrow and the day after that, I'm going to double down on my work. So now for this next week is Tuesday. Again, I've just spent Sunday and Monday with this girl. It's now Tuesday. In my brain, I tell myself, because I've had that day off, the rest of this week, I'm in full work mode every single day. I'm going to record 8 videos a day, again, doubling down on it, right? I'm going to work out in the gym extra hard. I'm going to do fucking 2 leg days, whatever, right? You set yourself these challenges to make sure you're making up for that lost time on the routine. Yeah, you don't have to beat yourself up because I miss meditation. Just meditate for 20 minutes next day instead. Double down on it instead, you know? So it's that kind of mindset of flexibility, adaptability. It makes life fun and it allows you to enjoy the spontaneity of life. Again, if your family go on a day out and you don't want to miss out, like the whole family's going in, oh, but I got to meditate. Sorry, guys, I'm going to stay at home and do my routine. You don't want to be like that. Sometimes, yeah, sacrifice it. Sometimes, like for today, for example, I'm saying, yeah, my mum's going out to see the family, to see the nana and stuff, and it would be nice if I can go. But today, I'm going to choose to sacrifice family time to do some work, because I've just spent loads of time off. Do you understand? Technically, I could. There's nothing stopping me. I could literally go and spend all day with the family today, not record any videos. I'd still make money. You know, so again, it comes back to that Tristan Tate quote of 24 hours a day you should be able to work, 0 hours a day you should be able to take off. So it's a nice, perfect balance, complete freedom in your life. So I think it's just important to remember the main principle. I know I rambled on a little bit. I'm just warming up. It's the first video of the day, so my speech isn't the best. I like to warm up a little bit and get a couple of videos in before I can fluently speak, you know. But I know I probably rambled on. Do appreciate if you spent 18 minutes listening to me chat shit about life and girls and routine and sun. But yeah, I think the main principle is just have an adaptable routine, because what's the point in having all this freedom if you do not enjoy it? Be adaptable. If you do take time off, make up for it the next day. That's it. It's as simple as that. You don't have to beat yourself up. You don't have to be like, oh, I missed meditation, I'm a failure. Like, bro, just make up for it the next week. You know, that should be your life anyway. You should have complete freedom to be able to pick and choose whatever you do on each day. Do you understand what I'm saying? With that being said, the coaching is down below if you want to learn more from me. Look after yourself, take care, get some beautiful sunlight. There is no way you're sitting inside watching Luke Spurgeon videos like an incel if the sun's out like this. Make the most of it. See you soon. Bye.